Fixed mind versus the growth mind. There are two main mindsets we can navigate life with: growth and the fix. Having a growth mindset is essential for success. In this post, we explore how to develop the right mindset for improving your intelligence. Carol Dweck studies human motivation. She spent her days diving into why people succeed and or not don't, and what's within our control to foster success. Her theory of the two mindset and the difference they make in outcomes is incredibly powerful. As she described it, my work bridged developmental psychology, social psychology, and personality psychology, and examines the self conceptions or mindsets people use to structure the self and guide their behavior. My research look at the origins of these mindsets, their role in motivation and self-regulations, and their impact on achievement and interpersonal processes. Her inquiry into our belief in synthesize in mindset, the new psychology of success. The book takes us on a journey into how our conscious and unconscious thought affect us, and how something has example simple as wording can have a powerful impact on our ability to improve. Dweck's work shows the power of our most basic belief, whether conscious and subconscious. They strongly affect what we want and whether we succeed in getting it. Much of what we think we understand our personality comes from our mindset. This both propel us and prevent us from fulfilling our potential. In Mindset, the new psychology of success, Dweck writes, what are the consequences of thinking that your intelligence or personality is something you can develop, as opposed to something that is a fixed, deep seated trait? Your view of yourself can determine everything. If you believe that your quality are unchangeable, the fixed mindset, you will want to prove yourself correct over and over rather than learning from your mistake. In Mindset, Dweck writes, if you have only a certain amount of intelligence, a certain personality, a certain moral character, well, then you would better prove that you have a healthy dose of them. It simply wouldn't do to look and feel deficiency in these most basic characteristics. I have seen so many people with this one consuming goal of proving themselves in the classroom, in their careers, and in their relationship. Every situation calls for a confirmation of their intelligence and personality and character. Every situation is evaluated. Will I succeed or fail? Will I look smart or dumb? Will I be accepted or rejected? Will I feel like a winner or a loser? These things are culturally desirable. The value intelligence and personality and character. It's normal to want this, but in Mindset Decried, there is another mindset in which these traits are not simply a hand you are deal and have to live with, always trying to convince yourself and others that you have a royal flush when you are secretly worried or spears of tense. In this mindset, the hand you are a deal is just the starting point for development. This growth mindset is based on the belief that your basic quality are things you can cultivate through your efforts. Changing our belief can have a powerful impact. The growth mindset create a powerful passion for learning. Why waste time proving over and over how great you are? How great you are. David writes, when you could be getting better, why hide? Why hide deficiency instead of overcoming them? Why look for friend and parents, partner who will show shore up your self-esteem instead of ones who will also challenge you to grow? And why seek out the tried and true instead of experiences that will stretch you? Passion for stretching yourself and sticking to it, even or especially when it's not going well, in the hallmark of the growth mindset. This is the mindset that allows people to thrive during some of the most challenging time in their life. Our idea about race and efforts come from our mindset. Some people realize the value of challenging themselves. They want to put in the efforts to learn and grow. A great example of this is the buffet formula. Others, however, would rather avoid the efforts, feeling like it doesn't matter. In Mindset Druid, right, we often see books with titles like The 10 Secrets of the World's Most Successful People crowding the shelves of the bookstore, and these books may give many useful tips, but they are usually a list of unconnected points like take more risks or believe in yourself. Well, you are left admiring people who can do that. It's never clear how these things fit together and how you could ever become that way. So you are inspired for a few days, but basically the world's most successful people still have their secret. Instead, as you begin to understand the fixed and growth mindset, you will see exactly how one thing lead to another, how a belief that your quality are carved in stone lead to a host of thoughts and action. How a belief that your quality can be cultivated lead to a host of different thought and action, taking you down on in an entire different road. Sure, people with the fixed mindset have read the book that says success is about being your best self, not about being better than other. Failure is an opportunity, not a condemnation. Efforts is a key to success, but they can't put this into practice because their basic mindset, their belief is fixed race, is telling them something entirely different. That success is about being more gifted than other. That failure does measures you, and then efforts is for those who can't make it on talent. The other thing exceptional people seem to have is a special talent for converting life setback into future success. Creativity researchers concern in a pool of 143 creativity researchers, there was wide agreement about number one ingredients in creative achievement, and it was exactly the kind of perseverance, resilience produced by the growth mindset. In fact, we take this stoic approach. Writing in the growth mindset, failure can be a painful experience, but it doesn't define you. It's problem to be faced, deal with, and learn from. We can still learn from our mistake. The legendary basketball coach John Wooden says that you are not a failure until you start to assign blame. That's when you stop learning from your mistake. You deny them.